Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today we are doing something that I don't think I've done on my channel before, which is talk about my empties. So this is mainly skincare empties because I don't have any makeup empties, weirdly enough, even though I use my skincare every night and makeup. I have so much of it and I'm surprised something I haven't really used up. But I have 4 skincare products. I have 1 lip product and 1 kind of like perfume body spray. So I'm just going to kind of talk about those first. So the first thing that I have used up is this lip balm. So this is the lip treatment by Fresh. So this is their sugar treatment. So I actually got this part of a Christmas set after Christmas because it was on reduced, and I've always wanted to try Fresh, and I've tried a couple of their skincare other products, but I really wanted to try this because it's a lip treatment, and I essentially used it as a lip balm every night when I went to bed, and I used it all up. But I also got a kind of another lip balm part of the set, which I'm still using at the moment, which is kind of like a salted caramel version. But this I used every night before I went to bed, used it all up, and I thought, you know what, I do like it, but am I going to repurchase it? And to be honest, the answer is no, only because this is so expensive by itself. Like, this is a full size, and it did last me. I think I got it in January when all the Christmas stuff reduced, and now we're in July. And I think this normally will cost like £15 by itself. For a lip balm, I would not spend £15 regardless of the brand. Like, for me, wearing a lip balm to bed is something that I just need hydration. I don't need anything too fancy. Like, I really don't think as a lip treatment this did anything like different for me than when I use a normal lip balm on my way to work. I use Burt's at the moment, like a vanilla one that I got at I think I actually got it at the Superdrug event like the couple of years ago, and I've only just started using it. But as a treatment, I did wake up every morning with very hydrated lips, and it felt really, really nice, but it kind of congealed very quickly. I still have a tiny bit left, but that's because I don't really need to use anymore. I'm saying I've used it up and that's it. But it's gone a little bit funny, but every time I used it, I was just really happy that I woke up in the morning and I had no dry lips. I had no issues with my lips. It's just that I don't feel like I would need to purchase this again. And I do want to try their other kind of lip balms. Like I mentioned, I'm using the salted caramel one, but that's the pot because it came as a little set. So maybe during Christmas, like in January, if they do a reduction again on certain products, and if they have this with another lip product, I could potentially buy it. I just feel like buying this by itself would not really benefit me as much. So that is the first empty that I have. The second empty I have is a body spray. So this is the one of 2 P. Louise items I have part of her advent calendar, weirdly enough, because I purchased her advent calendar, and there were so many things in there that I really, really enjoyed. And she does a lot of skincare, kind of obviously part of her main range. And I don't think I've ever purchased a skincare item outside of this advent calendar. So the stuff that I have in there, I have been using and I've been enjoying quite a lot. Hence why there's 2 products that I've used up. But the first thing is her body mist. So this is the I Still Believe, a spray of magic body mist. So I remember when I opened this in the advent calendar and I thought, okay, that'd be really interesting. And at the time I couldn't smell much, and I don't know why, if it was because I was just in a rush to kind of film, or I just at the time couldn't smell anything. But this had such a nice sweet smell to it, and I really enjoyed using it. Again, I don't know if you can buy these separately. I'm pretty sure you can, but with different packaging. And I just feel like as a body mist, it does depend on how much it is, like kind of outside of the advent calendar, because obviously with the advent calendar I got a complete 25 days and I got such an array of products. I was going to do like, you know, all these months later, what do I think of the advent calendar, but I just feel like we're kind of past caring now, and I feel like I know that they've done a pre-order for her new advent calendar, which I won't purchase this year just because my circumstances have changed significantly since last year. And I just feel like I don't need to spend money on an advent calendar, especially when if there's things that I want by P. Louise, I will buy something. The last time I bought something was her new powder bronzer, which ended up being the wrong shade, but that was my own fault, and I need to use it again in kind of different circumstances. But when it comes to the body mist, I really liked it. It kind of held around for most of the day. I wouldn't say that it was kind of a longevity one. If I would compare it to another body mist that I like the Sol de Janeiro one, the yellow one specifically, that one is super duper powerful. This is very mild, so it wouldn't last me all day like that one does. The smell is pretty nice. I mean, I love sweet smells, so anytime I would purchase a body mist, or if I even purchase perfumes, which is quite a rarity, I'm not really a perfume type of gal, it would always have to be something sweet, because that's just how my nose likes to do, like how like smells that I like. Because if it comes to citrus smells or oranges, I can't deal with that. Like, I get really bad headaches if I smell oranges and lemons and stuff like that. But sweet smells, like, I think this did a really good job. Again, if I find it for an affordable price, and if it's the same smell, because I'm sure on her website they have other smells, like if they had her kind of bad bitch collection as like perfume and scents, I would definitely buy them, because I know that they work really hard on their smells. Okay, so now we're going to go on to actual skincare now. So I have 4 products here, and let's talk about the thing that I've used up first. So this I've had for ages. This is the Beauty Crop Vitamin C Gel Moisturizer. I used to use this every single day. So I actually got this part of a mystery box. I don't even know how long ago it was. It was probably at least a year ago, and I keep it in my, well, now obviously I'm going to get rid of it, but I kept it in my makeup kind of box where I would use to come into my front room and get ready and stuff like that, as opposed to taking everything by hand. And I would always use this as my first step, because, you know, I would still add a primer, but a moisturizer I felt like would help a lot more for kind of like longevity. So I really like this, and I'm very hesitant when it comes to certain skincare, especially in mystery boxes, because if you guys haven't checked out my videos before, I have rosacea, so I have very sensitive skin, and I have to be very careful what I use on my skin to make sure that I don't kind of aggravate it or make it worse. And I was obviously a bit hesitant because I had no idea what to expect with this, but it is super duper nice. I don't think they sell it anymore. They do have their own skincare range, which I guess is part of their makeup range, and even part of my kind of roundup of the year so far with makeup. There's a moisturizer like the blue one, which I've been really enjoying, and then mist as well. So I use that mist almost every day, and I'm pretty sure I will use that all up, not anytime soon because it's a big bottle, but I will definitely use that all up. But when it comes to this, you know, if they do have something similar to this, I will check it out on their website to see if I could buy it. But the vitamin C gel moisturizer, I feel, has done such a good job, and I am sad that it's finished. There's like a tiny bit left, but I'm not gonna use it. I mean, this is about as far as I can get with it. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using this. So next I'm just going to talk about a cleanser. So this is the Professional Benefit Good Clean Pore Cleanser, basically. So I haven't really used a lot of Benefit in the past. The only thing that I've used is a couple of their brow products, and that's about it. I've previously said that their products don't excite me. Like, I recently did a video where I spoke about 5 brands that don't excite me anymore. Unfortunately, Benefit were one of those brands, because I feel like anytime they bring out something, or when they kind of bring something to the makeup community, I feel like it's very, very boring. But, you know, when they came out with their skincare stuff, nothing appealed to me that much apart from this cleanser. So I have got their face mask, like the clay face mask, which I haven't used in a while. I'm pretty sure that's almost finished, but I think it might have gone off, so I might have to throw it away. But this one I have used up and I really, really like it. I think it was very good for my blackheads around my nose and also around my cheeks as well. And it kind of starts off as a gel, and then obviously you would put water on it and it would come into like a natural cleanser, and I felt like it did a really good job. I don't feel like it stripped my skin or anything. I felt like it just is a really nice product, but again, it's expensive. I don't know why. I think I got this at like a discount from where I work, so I kind of have that like kind of benefit from it to where I could buy it and it's a slightly affordable price. But I don't think I would probably need to buy this again. I felt like the time I've had with it, I've really enjoyed. And again, like I said, I have enjoyed using it. It's just there's so many more other cleansers out there that I feel are a lot more affordable and I could get a lot more from it. And, you know, it's nice that I've tried something different from Benefit, because again, when it comes to their mascaras and their brow products, it's different when it comes to makeup, because when it comes to skincare, I feel like I need to put a lot more kind of thought and effort into my skincare because of my rosacea, and just my hormones in general have been all over the place, so I need things that are going to help me going. And I feel like this did a pretty good job. So again, I liked it, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up. So now I have two moisturizers. So I'm going to say my favorite one till last. And then this one was part of the Tilbury's advent calendar as well as the body mist. So this is the thicker, the fitter ultra rich cream, and this was quite deceiving because it looks like it's a decent sized pot, but there's not much in there. So I mean, when I put my finger in there, that was kind of how much that's there, if you guys can see. But you know what, it lasted me quite a while. I've actually had this empty for about a month now, but I've been trying to get my things all together to kind of make this video. So obviously as soon as this video is done, I will bin them all because I want to declutter as much as I can in my flat. But when it comes to this moisturizer, this felt so good on my skin. I would always kind of cleanse and then I would put the moisturizer on and then I would use my lip treatment before my bed. So that was a kind of part of my routine, and this was such a thick and such a good hydrating moisturizer that I'm kind of intrigued to see which other moisturizer she has on her website, because it's so thick and I have very dry skin as well as very combination, very sensitive. So my skin is all over the place, and especially when I use a certain cleanser. So for example, if I did use this cleanser, I would always just go on top with this or another cleanser that another moisturizer that I would use, because my skin would be so dry. As soon as I kind of sorted out my cleansing, routine, my face would be like, I need some help, please, let's put some moisturizer on. And this, I would only use the tiniest amount because of how thick it is, but it never kind of felt too heavy on my skin. It just felt really comfortable and it felt really nice and softening. So I kind of feel like I want to see what other type of moisturizer that she has on her website, because it is an ultra rich one, which is quite similar to this. I'm definitely intrigued. So, I mean, again, in her advent calendar, it was nice that they had some skincare stuff, because it's always good to try out different things. But yeah, if I can try and find something similar to this again, I'll definitely pick it up. So the last thing that I have in my empties is something that I was kind of gifted to me, but in the sense of I have always felt like I know that I really like this product, if that makes any sense. So this is by Elemis, and this is their Superfood Midnight Facial Cream. I was so surprised that I've used this all up. I absolutely love this cream so much. So when I mean I was gifted this, so I'm part of their kind of skin siders where you would, do TikToks and Instagrams, just like stupid influencer stuff. And when you get to a certain point, they sent you like a welcome set. And this was part of it, because I know normally this is about £60 by itself. So of course, very high end. Elemis are known for being really high end, really high quality when it comes to skincare. And this is one of the best moisturizers I've ever used. And I know I didn't purchase it with my own money, but I still love it, and I still use it, well, use it pretty much every day, in between this and maybe one or two other cleansers, other two moisturizers that I'm using. But this was just amazing on my skin. And again, talking kind of on par with this, the reason that I prefer this was of just it wasn't too thick to use. So this, like I mentioned, is like an ultra rich thick cream, where this wasn't crazy thick. It just felt really softening on my skin. And again, every morning I would wake up, when I use this, it would feel so good on my skin, and I felt like my skin has had a good rest and it's had some hydration and moisture. And to be honest, am I going to buy this again? I need to think about it, because again, when it comes to pricing, I don't know how much I would be like, yes, I need to invest in like £60 or plus. I'm not actually sure how much it is, facial cream. And to be honest, if I can use my own discount code or something like that to see how much it is, I will probably pick it up again, because it's a generous amount. Have I had it over a year? I think I have. Well, I've definitely had it since last year. So it's been over a year, but it lasts me a really, really long time. And again, when it comes to empties, it takes me a really long time to get through products, because I have a bad habit of shopping a lot and accumulating a lot of things. But this was always a moisturizer that I know that I would just constantly love using, because it just so good on my skin and makes my skin feel amazing. And my my thesaurus brain is not so great today, because I'm trying to think of other words to describe how much I kind of like all these skincare products, and my brain is just not working. But that is all my empties that I have when it comes to kind of like skincare-esque. I mean, I know this could go towards a skincare item, and this is like a body care item. But yeah, let me know what you have kind of like used up recently, and what you've been enjoying skincare wise, and especially for like sensitive skin, because I'm very intrigued as someone who is always on the lookout for different types of skincare. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there, and appreciate you sitting down listening to me ramble on, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.